All right. We're about as good as we're going to get. I dare declare. All right. All right. All right. I think we got what we need. We got what we want. The hell? Did I not do this already? How dare. I thought I already did my paperwork for all this different things. All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some jammy jams. You know, gotta get a little something here for the sake of my mentality. There we go. What's up, External? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Having a good time. Hope you all having a good time and a good day, guys. Welcome to the stream. We're just starting off our day, trying to get all situated tonight. Gonna make things work, make things awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, today's gonna be a day. Today is going to be a day, chat. But we're out here doing our best, having a good time, you know? I'm sick, that's why I'm here. Well, I'm sorry to hear you're sick, you know? Hopefully you feel better. Hopefully you get into a better state of being, you know? All right, where are you? All right, so we got the region-specific artwork. Good. Hell yeah. I'm making a birthday present for my best friend. Can you please say happy birthday? Happy birthday to them. Nialis. Niali. That's how it's spelled. Niali. Welcome in. And of course, happy birthday to them as well. Happy birthday. I got better at editing? Heck yeah, congrats on that. That's always a fun thing to be able to be, is just better at editing. We love that. All right, and then this one is going to be in December of 25. And then December of 25. All right. Cool, so we got December 25 there, good. And the other link that I gotta fix up here is gonna be the logo. So today, chat, we're making a magazine. That's the name of the goal today. We are in the process of trying to make a magazine tonight. Nothing too over the top in terms of general complexity, but just something I gotta try to do today. And it's gonna be pretty good. Pretty reasonable, pretty easy stuff tonight. So give me a second. I know I gotta scoot it over. Actually, I don't think I gotta scoot it over. I think all I gotta do is gotta do this. Oh wait, you know why it's so far out? It's because, well, you are not needed. This can get scooted over to here. All right, and then hiya. Refresh. Cool. Okay, so we've gotten everything to look up as needed there. Do you know how to use DaVinci Resolve? I mean, at a base level, yes. I don't know how. I don't really edit with it enough in a complex fashion to know how to do anything with it currently. All right, I'm probably gonna need at least 5 or 6 pages. All right, so yeah, we've got about 5 pages right now. So assuming that this does it correctly, be good. Because I'm stuck. You know, External, unfortunately, I'm not gonna lie, the best way is to, if you are stuck, Google it. Like, you will find every YouTube video you could ever need about Adobe or about DaVinci Resolve, and you'll have a better format to it. So I would highly recommend looking up YouTube videos and just other stuff. So yeah. Especially if it's a thing like DaVinci Resolve, I think it's better to have like a visual reference point. You use CapCut? Yeah, see, I don't personally use CapCut all that much, if at all. So I'm not very versed in that situation. All right, we're gonna go. Having a mental moment. I kind of forgot what I was trying to do here. All right, so we're gonna go over here to December. This is actually blank technically, so I don't even need you really. Can you give me a shout out? If you do a super chat, sure. I don't know you enough to give a random shout out to someone. So if you give me a $5 super chat, I will. So yeah, there you go. That's your conditions. Pay $99.99. Exactly. Exactly. All right, so we're gonna grab this Block Island. Oh wait, no, that's. What's up, David? Good to see you. Happy Xmas. Good to see you guys. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. Welcome to the everything that is today. Hope you're all doing happy, healthy, and well. It's always a pleasure to see you here tonight. Have I played Undertale? I have, actually, yes. It's been a very long time since I played Undertale, but I have played Undertale once before. Hi, and good to see you. Welcome in. Once Sneaker reaches 100,000, everyone, he'll be upside down. Yes. When I reach 100K subscribers on YouTube, I will somehow become a bat. That'll be my next Halloween costume, chat. I'll just be an anthropomorphic bat. You know. What's up, fanboy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks for coming down the Twitch side of the world. You just beat Undertale today? Nice, congrats. Trust the process. I mean, hey, you know, the process is awesome because, you know, we're having a good time with the YouTube process as of lately. So I honestly, chat, I think we're gonna hit at least 3,000 subs by the end of this year, which I'm very thankful for. So don't give up your dreams. Just do it. Yeah, we're currently officially, chat, 26 subs away from hitting 3K on YouTube, which is honestly really cool. Am I early or have you streamed? Fanboy, we are just starting. We just started today's stream, so yeah. 7,000 more and you'll be famous. You know, I don't know, like, you know, in my opinion, chat, I don't really know, like, what number has to be for a YouTuber, in my eyes, to be quote-unquote famous, right? Nico, you have a rainbow beard. Technically, it's a mustache, but yes. Nico Santorado is here, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have been blessed with the candy cane of justice and stuff. I don't know. The candy cane of justice, bro. Bro. Do you really have a mustache? IRL? No. I do not own the glorious mustache. So. Just lighthouse block it. Nico, make a lore about the scar on your eye. Johnson, there's already lore about that. You just gotta do exclamation point lore. And that'll tell you how I got my scars. There's a whole lore section about that. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate that. Oh no, is that Nika Santa once a year defeat boss for rewards? Yes. Yes, no worry, chat. I'm actually the secret. I am the secret Dark Souls boss that only spawns in during Christmas time. And no one can stop me. And no one can stop me. Very secret. What's up, Silver? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, guys. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to do some stuff here, including I'm gonna try to at some point in time. Are you from America? Yes. So I'm gonna try at some point, chat, to modify the Christmas frame or the frame here to be more Christmassy. So you guys might see a little bit of a modification. So you're from Ireland? Nice. He's from Earth. Damn, not the Earth. Is it film theory level lore or just like Nico Slippy with sharp stuff and Scar? Oh no. I mean, I would like to call it film theory-ish. I would call it film theory-ish, probably. Have a nice day. Well, thank you much, Dave. Have a great rest of your time. Much love and appreciation. Is that the new and improved Nico lore? I mean, my lore hasn't changed. I've still maintained the same degree of lore overall. So, a streamer I followed for like 8 months for real threatened to ban me over a dumb joke and expects me to stay in the community afterwards. Goes to show how much my loyalty is valued. So yeah, I just left. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Was it a, well, I'm not gonna, I won't pressure you on that, but sorry to hear you got oofed on a bad joke. But yeah. Would you ever do streams of analog horror? I mean, if it ever came to it and I had an interest in it, probably. I could see myself doing some kind of analog vibe. So some series just don't change. Did you complete Silksong? I have not completed Silksong. I haven't even completed Act 2. My goal tomorrow, chat, for Super Stream Saturday is I want to stream Silksong and I want to record. I'm gonna probably spend some off-camera time this week, probably on Sunday actually. I'm gonna spend some off-camera time this week to record Dispatch, because I would like to make Dispatch a series for me. And the reason why I'm going to do a Dispatch in an off-camera setting, it's mostly just because I want to be able to go through the game without any spoils or people backseating me. So, yeah. Nico's dream is 1 million subs. You know, actually, fun fact, chat, my legitimate dream is to one day, hopefully, to support my wife financially with what I do. That's what I want to do. I want to support my wife financially with what I do in my job. So yeah, that's my eventual goal. did that. It was a juvenile one, I'll admit, but it wasn't what I'd consider a bannable offense. Other members were in on it with me. It wasn't funny by any means. I just respond with hostility when threatened. I see. I mean, you know, that's unfortunately like one of those situations where it's like it's really hard to genuinely say like where's the line, you know, because some streamers have like a really weird sense of humor. Some streamers are, you know, demented as hell when it comes to like what it is that they talk about and what they are willing to what they're willing to allow in their streams, you know. And it sucks, you know, it sucks when that kind of thing happens. You know, you don't want to ever get banned for, you know, a slip, you know. Hi Quarrel, good to see you, welcome in. Soul, good to see you. Merry Crisis. Yes, Merry Crisis. Don't worry guys, it's fine. You got diagnosed with ligma. Damn, imagine. It's Relix. Oh, nice. Well, I didn't realize. Thank you for letting me know, Relix. I appreciate that, bro. I didn't read the last part of your name. My apologies. He was like, my numbers drop whenever you do that. I will ban you if you continue. Fine, have your numbers. I would rather not associate if you value numbers over a long time community members. That's such a... What? Their numbers drop when you tell a joke? That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. Like, just because somebody like jumps into my stream and says like an inappropriate joke, by any means, that's not gonna affect your numbers. That's one of those streamers who I think unfortunately are so hyper aware of their numbers that they're afraid of like they blame everything but themselves and their content for their lack of numbers. And it's like, okay, well, that's how that goes, I guess. What started this again? Just a statement. L streamer trying to ban him. You know, that's how it goes, you know. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, chat. But you know what? We out here doing the best that we can to be awesome and cool to our people. That's why I consider myself to be very fortunate in the way I do things. Okay, why are we not... Why am I not receiving... Give me the other section of this. Wait. What is going on here? Why is only half the page here? Back also, Nico, I got a lot of stuff going on. Started making VR chat avatars, so I'm making more art. Nice, love that, Relix. Congrats for you. I appreciate that. Love hearing that, you know? Hey, Nico, what do you like religiously? Arctor, good to see ya. Fun fact, Doctor, I'm actually not religious, but I'm not atheist, if that makes sense. Like, I think the term is agnostic, where I believe in a higher power, but I do not dedicate my time and devotion to one singular thing. I believe in the effects of the universe. Respectfully, of course. I believe in the effects of the universe. That's kind of like the best way I can dictate that. Slides into Candy Cane Lane. What's up, Radio? Good to see you, bro. Welcome in. Pleasure having you here in the chat. All right, I gotta do a thing here because apparently for some reason I can't. All right, let's delete you. I thought for some reason this was gonna have more of a fill here, but apparently not. Okay, there we go. But yeah, Nico, in the future, you want an avatar? I'm learning toggles plus making the model from scratch and more. I can make it good later. Nice, Relix. I mean, if you want to make a model, I mean, I'm always down to give it a try, you know? I think it'd be really cool and epic, you know? So, but it's really cool that you're trying to make something nifty like that, you know? Do I have children? We only have fur babies, Arctur. We only have the furry children. And that's okay. We do love our furry children. Furry kids is the life I don't want to live. Furry kid. Ah, yes. The children are furries. Run. Not the furries. Not the furries, bro. Alright, we're gonna grab all the Cape Cod stuff. Apparently I have more than one of those. Nice. I like the mustache. Thank you guys very much. I'm glad to see you guys enjoy the little mustache because like I wanted to like throw in a little fun something, you know? If you dry blood, does it become powder? Technically, yes. I mean, it will coagulate and eventually it will be crusty and blah, but it won't really necessarily be 100% blood. So the fact that it moves up and down too. Yeah, I had to like modify like where I was placing my mustache because like I didn't want it to just be like mustache on face. I wanted it to be like, you know, kind of like that old-fashioned like cartoon look, you know. And you know what's kind of funny, chat? This is literally a free asset that I just decided to say, boom, there we go. So yeah. Wait. Computer? Computer, what are you doing? Why is my computer being weird? Nico has evolved. Yes, I have evolved into becoming Nico Santorado. What is happening right now? No, did you crash? Oh, biscuits, I think it crashed. Yep. Yep, we crashed, chat. F in the chat. F in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. We got a crash in here. Stand by. Yes, 6-7 in the chat. Nick. GB due to a mishap. I like reading the lore thingy. Yeah, the lore's cool. I like my lore. No more 6-7s. Ban 6-7. Ban him. Oh, you punk. Gosh dang it. Okay, well, that just blows. Okay. Wait. Oh, hold on. I think we got it. Okay, I think we're good. I don't know what that was, but that was a little unnecessary. Oh, bit my tongue. Okay, really quick, I'm gonna save this real fast because I swear to God, I don't want to restart over this damn thing. So, y'all are banned. My leg. If you don't like 6-7, then you gotta try 6-8, 8-9. You gotta try 8-9, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you combat against the 6-7 folks. You do the 8-9s. You hit them with a good old 8-9 and you laugh at them for being frustrated at it. You know? 21. You know what's kind of funny, chat? In a funny way, wait. I'll go back above the one. God. I saw a funny thing that was talking about how, you know, guys, like in a lot of ways, if you guys really think about it, if you guys were cognitive like 10 years ago, right? Chat, do y'all remember the stuff we used to say like 10 years ago or so when it comes to like the weird stuff? Like, do y'all remember the damn Daniel phase? Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Freaking, what was it? Damn, Daniel, 1738, 21, 420 blazing. That was a big one. Can't forget about 420 blazing, chat. And then, damn, son, where'd you find this? Oh yeah, no, like audio stims. I like trains. Oh my God, yes, bro. Audio stims were worse. Like, what's kind of funny is I think the reason why many of like parents are frustrated is that it's not that we're frustrated at the fact that they're doing the brain rot. We're frustrated that they don't know how to do anything else. We are frustrated that they don't have like any other groups of meme noises. Like they just say the same 2 to 3 vocal stems, but then nothing else. And I think that's the true crime. I think that's the true crime of it all, chat, is that at the end of the day, someone did not give a proper access to stuff, you know? Like turtles. It's corn. All right, I think we actually got a moderate thing. Okay, cool. Xbox startup sound, honestly though. Chat, you know how hard it is for me to work on Fridays, like legitimately? Because like, ladies and gentlemen, I have every intention to get my job done and be a good productive employee, but I swear to God, chat, I am so... I don't want to work. It's Friday. It sucks. AI sucks, memes suck, humor died. I want to go back. Yeah. We all want to go back, brother. But you know what? We are not blessed with that ability. We ain't blessed with that time travel. You know what I mean? We ain't blessed with it. All right, so so right now, chat, like I said, the biggest thing we're doing today is we're currently in the process of making a big ol' hell. We're currently in the process of making a magazine today. And what I'm doing right now, chat, is I'm currently just trying to, I'm setting up some guidelines to try to make all these designs as evenly heighted as possible, because I'm trying to get like some degree of uniformity here, and that's the big hope, is just uniformity at the end of the day. But yeah, guys, but yeah, chat, just as a reminder, tonight, chat, there will not be a night stream, as Fridays are usually my side hustle night. But tomorrow, chat, we do have plans on a super stream Saturday. The goal tomorrow is to try to do a how the hell is your message shiny? Huh. Well, fanboy, thank you for the shiny message, and have a good rest of your day, bro. Be safe out there. But yeah, chat, tonight I'm gonna be doing some side hustle stuff, make some money, pay some bills off. And then Saturday, chat, the goal is to do at least 4 hours of Silk Song. I'm gonna do at least 4 hours of Silk Song, and then the alternate game that we're gonna probably play is either gonna be Spider-Man or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because yeah, no more Silk Song. Y'all getting tired of Silk Song streams? Now I've got some games I gotta plan, and then chat. And then Sunday I gotta record dispatch streams. I gotta record an episode of dispatch. And then I'm gonna try to get with my editor this weekend to get some extra content out, so that I can hopefully have you guys get some extra fun content. All I see on live is Silk Song. It's all good. I would normally like to stream Spider-Man, but for some reason Spider-Man is just not working as well. Like, I'm stoked that I can play Spider-Man on my PC. Like, if anything, chat, I might make that an offline game. But yeah, I've got plans to play a lot of stuff. I might try to see how Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 plays. Nico, who cooks at my house? Arctur, that's gonna be me. How about Outer Wilds? Outer Worlds? Outer Worlds 2? See, like, I thought about it, but like, for some reason, I've been kind of like in the fantasy mood lately. Like, knights in shining armor, and chivalry and all that jazz. How do you make your noodles, chat and Nico? What? I was like, Fisk, there's like 5 people talking right now, so. What are your thoughts on the new Metroid game? I heard negative things about it. Honestly, I think it looks, I mean, it looks really cool. It looks awesome. I would love to play Metroid, but I just don't have the money to buy it right now. But yeah, I would like to play the new Metroid. I think it looks really cool. I think the biggest reason why so many people are like griefing about it is because, one, it's a little different, and for some reason I think they're being over dramatic about it, you know. I heard it's 8% bike in the desert. No, I think that's unfortunately an exaggeration. I think unfortunately it's an exaggeration on the amount of bike in desert gameplay. No, I would be very excited to give it a try. I want to play all the other Metroid Primes, but again, I don't have access to those games. I might actually be able to get a ROM of Prime. It'd be kind of cool, actually. Let's hope they don't suspend you for policy reasons. I mean, you know, hopefully. Hopefully not, you know. My favorite dinosaur is probably a baron. Nice. My favorite, a baryonyx. Nice. Yeah, baryonyxes are fun. I think my favorite dinosaur is probably a Spinosaurus. They're kind of cool looking. And there's a bad Nintendo. We will not emulate your games. Pinky promise. Okay. All right. So we've gotten the Cape Cod. We got those things on there. Somehow we kept it just right. Do you watch anime? I do watch anime. I'm currently watching a lot of like slice of life things and a lot of fantasy bits. So, all right, then it's gonna be. Let's see. Is it? I think it's CT. Wait, how do we do this one again? I forgot what the rules are for this thing here. Do we do the state or we just call it license plate? I think we just call it license plate, honestly. My favorite anime? Honestly, Bleach is probably a big one for me because I just like the way the Bleach goes. Okay, so it is like that. All right. What is Connecticut CT? Connecticut 2-letter code. What is the code for Connecticut? It is CT, okay. So we're gonna do, and we got CT plate. My favorite anime is Cory in the House. God. My favorite anime of all time is easily Demon Slayer. Nice. Demon Slayer is a good time. Demon Slayer is pretty cool. All right, and we're gonna go. So main, state, fill, anchor. Technically, it's a fill, but it also has. It does have other variations. So. My favorite anime is in Jurassic Park. Damn. Cannot relate whatsoever. Imagine. Harumiya for Slice of Life is funny. Oh yeah, Harumiya is a fantastic one. I loved that one. State fill. Buffalo plaid. ME state fill, ME state fill, Buffalo plaid. Okay, yeah, I think we'll do it like this. Yeah, big sneeze. But yeah, chat. So one of the biggest things, chat, I'm gonna try to do is like I'm trying to get a lot of content done this week because I have a lot of free time this weekend, and I really want to try to get as much stuff done as I possibly can because like I need to get through Silksong. Silksong is a very big game. It's a very big game, and I like it. Only fill, and then state fill, lobsters. What's up, Carlo? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hoping a good time and a great day and happy holidays to you. Oh my God! Yeah, I just realized, chat. I have to go through my automated clip folder because there's so many things I gotta do there. Okay. Hollow Knight is the tutorial for the enamorous monster that is Silksong. That's saying something. Honestly, it is. Like, you gotta play Hollow Knight first just to deal with Silksong shenanigans. But that's how it goes at the end of the day, you know? But it is what it is. State fill. Old flag. I guess. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen it yet, we're currently working on a project today for a client over in the New England region. This is a region specific magazine. So we're just doing all the various places for like New England area and all the other bits and places. So yeah. But yeah, chat, right now, like I said, the games I want to play right now, I need to get some time at some point to play more Silksong. I need to get started on my recordings for Dispatch, and I need to also get started on my other live stream game. I want to see what the opinions are going to be for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because again, I want to play a game, I want to play a game that is longer, but also a game that is, in my eyes, potentially fun because of, like, you know, the survival aspect and also just the sheer unknowingness. Because you guys know I love story games, and admittedly, have I been taking too long to play Silksong? Probably. You know, I've been milking the Hollow Knight. I've been milking the Hollow Knight genre so much. It's kind of actually insane, like, how much Hollow Knight I've been playing these past, like, month and a half, 2 months. Because, like, we did all of Hollow Knight for every single day. We did Silksong for a while. Yeah. I live in the Metroidvania element. Yeah. I do love Metroidvania games. Like, if I'm milking it, oh yeah, I'm milking that genre right now. Because, like, if I wasn't wanting to play my first-person adventure games, I'd be playing through Metroid Dread. I'd be playing the entire Metroid series right now, chat. But what I'm doing right now is I'm currently doing a testing phase to see how our audience likes and or appreciates certain types of games, because I want you guys to enjoy the content that we're playing, but I also want to make sure that I'm not gonna burn myself out by only playing one game, because that'd be scary. I don't want to be burnt out, you know. Vibrant plaid. And then what the heck is these things named as again? This one is orange and blue. Just gonna tell you something I haven't told anyone before in my life. Oh no. But yeah, guys, hope everyone's having a great, fantastic Friday. Hope you guys are able to find yourselves, able to enjoy things. It's a pleasure to see you guys all here today in the chat. All right, and then orange and blue. I don't really know like what more to like. We don't really have a good like naming convention for this specific pattern. Cause like this specific pattern is like it's just here, but like there's not like a real. I don't know like how to put it into proper words, I guess. Okay. Where in the H? Where in the H is this thing? Hello? Why are you being a brat? Emmy, Stateville, orange and blue. Alright, there we go. Emmy, Stateville, tie-dye. And then we've got Peaceful State, Maine. And then we've got Flag Dog, Old Maine Flag. I don't know how to really else to call this thing. Technically, the metrics on how this thing technically works is a little off for me. I gotta like remind myself like how like the rules of these magazines are, you know. Gotta figure it out. Nico, what's your opinion on RAM prices skyrocketing again? Oh, I think it's egregious. snaps. It's absolutely egregious. So like, so for others who do not know, RAM has skyrocketed over 500% over the past month. Like right now, chat, if I was to go to Amazon, let's do 16 gigabyte RAM sticks. So right now, chat, looks like Newegg is kind of being a little bit nicer here, but yeah, so 30, like right now, chat, RAM is a little bit, oh my God. RAM is getting a little bit ridiculous due to the problematic problems of the AI usage and AI generation, because AI requires RAM in order for it to generate the images that it looks up and tries to do. Now, the thing is that there's a good variety. There's a good variety of stuff about that, right? Because right now it's kind of like the graphics card spike that happened when all the new like consoles were coming out, you know? Buying a living RAM is cheaper than a computer RAM. I mean, eventually it will definitely price itself out. But RAMs are cool though. I will say that RAMs are cool. Fractal Hex Lighthouse. Fractal Hex Lighthouse. But yeah, I think it's gonna be very difficult for anyone who wants to get into PC gaming with this current pricing problem, because again, it's kind of egregious with how much it costs currently. I thankfully already have 64 gigabytes of RAM built in my computer because I bought RAM a couple years back because I was like, haha, funny. But then it's like, hey, you actually are gonna need RAM. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I got 64 gigabytes of DDR5. Because yes, chat, I learned they make DDR5, and I learned very quickly that I had the wrong PC type when I was first building this new computer. I had a lot of stuff, so. But yeah, it's definitely a bit of a terrifying situation because, like, you know, honestly, chat, the biggest thing is that the RAM is going up mostly because corporations are using more RAM and businesses are looking into using RAM in a more efficient manner for themselves, because it's less about like the individual people, you know. In my next life, I want to be a cat. In my next life, I want to be a bird. Be a bird my next life. What are the top 3 gifts that I have on my Xmas list? Fun fact, I have a throne too. My top 3 gifts that I would want for myself that are not, like, you know, selfless. Like, if I could be selfish, I would want a new VR headset for my VR streams. A new gaming monitor. And if I could help it, a gaming PC, because I kind of want to go dual PC setup, honestly. Well, welcome to the stream, Jonkers, if I'm saying your name right, hopefully. Welcome to the stream, hoping a good time and a great day. Yeah, I would say for me, gaming PC, new monitor, and a VR headset. Those are my top 3 Christmas wishes that I know are not gonna happen, because I'm not gonna lie, chat, like overall, I legitimately consider myself to be very, very, very fortunate in regards to how I do stuff, you know? Because in my eyes, chat, I want to be able to one day have, like, I don't know. I feel like I think I just live vicariously through my usage of technology. Like, I love tech. I love buying. If I had more money, chat, I would buy so much more in random investments to my computers, my streaming setups and all that. It's a degree of shenanigans. For some reason, you want a microscope. You know, I had that whole microscope phase when I was a kid where I would like look at really cool sciencey things. My poor mother buying stuff. Margarita Coastal. I haven't done a menu in so long, my goodness. Ocean critter. We call this like fish or flag trout? Flag fish. You're getting a piece of coal. Hey, yo, you know, I got a fireplace, man. A coal chunk could actually keep me warm for a good while. Island Phil, Martha's Vineyard. All right, let's go down to like a 9. Should I draw you? Only if you want. You are never required to draw me. No, you are required, actually. Disregard my words. You must draw. I don't want to do this. Because technically it's Island Phil. Let's see, what's the PM have it as? What's the PM of this design called? How the hell are these things called? Level 1 crook was level. That sounds like it was like really weird like iPhone commercials where it's like you start off as level 1 crook wherein the women don't love you. You commit one crime and ascend 50,000 levels. You are now a mafia king. And it's like, ah, yes. That's exactly what the ads are telling you to do. Become the mafia bro. The banger ads, bruh. What's my favorite food? For me, Julius, it's I like Asian food. Like for me, it's like beef teriyaki and wild rice. That's a big one. Otherwise, beef teriyaki with like udon noodles is pretty good. I still need to expand. Ooh, also guys, by the way, fun thing, I just remembered I wanted to do this. This weekend, guys, I am gonna be making a image poster thing, and I'm gonna be running a I'm basically gonna be running a special thing where I'm gonna ask you guys what your last meal is. So if you guys remember, I think 2 or 3 streams ago, we did a whole special where we talked about what would be your last meal, and I'm gonna make a YouTube video, chat, reacting to your guys' last meals. So and for those who don't know what a last meal is, basically the last meal is a full course food that you would want to have before you die. So I'm gonna be doing a last meal post on the Discord and on the YouTube, probably even on Twitter. And I'm gonna do reactions to some of my favorite last meals. Level 1 crook, you get no maidens, no father, no job, and your friend is an ore farming Sigma Mu guy. Level 100, Yacht Mafia bus. God, I think you just like threw in like every possible like exploratory explanation word. Damn. But yeah, basically guys, so keep an eye out on the Discord and on the social medias, because I think that'll be kind of a really funny video to make and also a really funny video to react to. So something with a little bit more gusto and funsies. I don't have any last meal. Well, chicken, that's your choice, you know? Talking about Discord, why isn't the age 13 plus? The reason is because those people who are under the age of 16 are not very good at keeping their personal information secretive. And at least if you're 16, you're considered an adult in some fashion. Basically, if you're not allowed to legally drive a car, you're not allowed in the Discord. Because we used to not have an age limitation in the Discord. Unfortunately, due to just so many children being really idiotic with how they presented their personal information, we just had to kind of say, okay, you know what? Unfortunately, that's not happening. Yeah, I kind of had to drop the hammer on Discord a while back, just because, again, it just came down to where people were very irresponsible with keeping their information safe, and I didn't want to run that. I didn't run into that issue of having to ban somebody because they just doxed themselves. So blame the children, ladies and gentlemen. Blame the children. If you're a minor on Discord, I will make you my kitten. No. Oh God, no. No. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. The whole Discord kitten thing, it doesn't even matter what age you are. The concept of that like parasocial relationship is so cringy to me. It is so freaking cringy to me, because like I hear that, like, because like those are real, chat. The whole Discord kitten thing, that is real. You have full-grown adults and femboys in Discord who will do the cringiest stuff behind DMs only for the sake of, like, it's basically sugar daddies or sugar mamas, but like behind the veil of the internet. Ugh. Back in my day, sugar daddies at least were man enough to be in person. You know? But anywho, but yeah, like I said, guys, unfortunately the Discord is 16 plus. It's for the safety of our older members, but also it's to prevent people from being stupid. So you guys can blame the children. Y'all lucky I'm not a Discord mod yet. God. Terrifying. Terrifying, terrifying. No, I'll tell you guys what though, like, throughout my years of like doing like all this stuff with like all the different people and like different personalities, like I love having a Discord with a little bit more variety of mental shenanigans every so often, because it's just funny, you know? Like, I'm very blessed to have a Discord community that I feel like is slowly becoming more and more active. And I could have more active folks and people if I decided to be like, hey, we're removing the age limitation. Because, you know, I know a lot of you guys want to be in the Discord. But again, just the things that some of you guys do, like even in the YouTube chat, I sometimes get a little bit terrified on the stuff that you guys like to say and do on stream. So yeah, it's mostly just a me thing, because like I just try to be as protective and not necessarily defensive, but like I do want to make sure my Discord is safe from people that would see it harmed. What? Let me in. What? Oh. Ah, really? Biscuits. Man, that's not what I wanted to happen. Stand by, chat. I did a stupid. The basic chat, what I did is I accidentally copied over this, I copied over this thing, and now I'm going through the ramifications of my consequences. Okay, there we go. All right, I don't know why that had to happen, but we did it. Okay. God. You know what's kind of crazy, chat? So like, this has been like the craziest year for me, because like, never would I have ever thought that I would ever have like a multiple month long streak on like YouTube where I would have 6 to 10 people always just chilling out in the stream at all times. Like even the art streams have boomed up, and I'm so thankful for that. So thank you guys for just being a part of our community. Thank you guys for allowing us to have moderately good vibes, even though whoever the hell started the whole baby phase thing is RPing a little hard, but you know what? That's how it goes. It do be how it do sometimes. It do be how it do. All right. Cannot believe I did that wrong. We're here because we like you yapping in our ear. Honestly, you know, I'm damn near a professional yapper at this point. Pretty much, you know. It was Arctur, all him. Aw. It was Arctur to blame. Oh man, time to get my hammer. Time to get the hammer. It's the hammer. Guys, quick, take my picture. Cool. You know, it'd be kind of a nifty game to play through. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption would be kind of a fun one to play again. I've not played that game in so long though. It's been a while. It's been a bit. Can't fill. Hell, how's this one go again? Retro blue orange. Retro blue orange. I hate chemistry. You know, I have never been very good at science. I have never been very good at science. Oh my god, my eyeball. No. Gives Fisk mod. Jesus. You know, chat, if we ever do get busier, we will eventually open up more YouTube applications for mods. So we will eventually add more of those. So elbow drops Fisk. I'm waiting for the day, chat, that I'm gonna be like streaming like a semi-serious game, and then like while I'm over here like fighting for my life, like chat's just gonna be over here like having a goddamn like WrestleMania match, and it's like, all right, that's how it goes, I guess. Like, I guarantee you guys are gonna have like some of the most like wild shenanigans on like some of these days. Like I'll be able to like hyper focus doing my business on my stream, and then it's like out of nowhere it's like elbow drop, grabs barbed wire baseball bat, and I'm just like, what happened? It's like, so, sorry, we're currently RPing a WWE championship match. You want me in the Discord? Yeah, sorry, Arctor, but hey, you know, we do have the YouTube community page, which I still need to get better about updating you guys better on that. But for the most part, though, I do plan to, I do 100% plan to vibe. You're missing out. You post some really good stuff in the Discord. Yes. Let me show you guys. Let me just give you a sneak peek what gets said in the Discord randomly because reasons. It's a real. Yeah, like let's see. Yeah, we got Tyler over here with like, how many emojis? Oh, hold on, black screen. How many emojis can you put in one text? Did you know did you know sand is sand because it's small? If milk is without cereal, then it's rice without meat for breakfast. Rice is fire. See, look at that. Look at all these different names, chat. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. And then there's just memes. What did you do? Oh no. 6. I don't even need to hear it, and I can tell that's a 6-7 meme. Oh my god. Why? I don't even have to look, and I don't even have to hear the image. I already know it's a 6-7 meme. 6-7. You know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Arctor, I have been thinking about potentially allowing people in our community to potentially join up. Like, yeah, I don't know. I might make a Discord community vote because like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I think we just had a case of how about 12 plus? That's still a little young for me. That's still a little young even for me. But yeah, I don't know. Like for me, it's just like one of those things where there does need to be a limitation on how young some of our members are, because, you know, you gotta still protect them from the internet, and there are still people out there who will do really stupid things, and plus, it's terrifying, you know. Unk plus, yes. What's up, Box? Good to see you, bro. All right, Cape Cod Phil tie-dye. Cape Cod Phil pride flag. Oh no, that's just pride. Cape Cod Phil retro US flag. What's stopping from joining anyway? Oh yeah, I mean technically as long like, okay guys, here's the thing. by all definition, you guys can join the Discord. However, if you guys dox yourselves, reveal your age, then by all definition, we will of course ban you. But if you guys join the Discord and you act reasonable and you don't do anything stupid, then by all definitions, we technically won't ban you if you're acting reasonable. The age limitation just stops most children from trying to join. So, yeah. Hi, Shomi, good to see you. Welcome in. So, yeah. So again, guys, as long as, the biggest thing is, the Discord is meant to be a place for you guys to be reasonable and to be fun, Just don't be stupid. If you dox yourself, reveal your age, give a selfie, and it's just baby hands, like baby carrot finger hands, we gotta ban you due to age, It's literally, think of it like this, chat. Me saying you must be 16 plus is the equivalent of putting a Cheeto as a door lock. It's there, but it won't stop anybody. Because I'm happy to have people in my Discord, but I'm just very cautious about new people because, again, people don't know what to vibe with. So if you guys would like to come join the Discord, feel free to come and join it. We would love to have you guys vibing with us. And again, just be mindful. If you guys act inappropriate or stupid, we may have to ban you, or at least kick you out. So. Also, guys, fun fact too: if you guys happen to be YouTube members, you do get access to a special segment in our Discord that is a members-only chat room. That includes Twitch subs, and it also includes YouTube members. So, you shall not pass the Cheeto lock. By the way, when I joined a few days ago, the stream suddenly disappeared and wouldn't open. Yeah, show me. Unfortunately, that was just a glitch in our side of the world. So, it wasn't you. It was me. I was the problem. I'm the problem. Jokes on you, I'm gonna eat that Cheeto lock and not go through the door. Crazy. It's you, not me. No. Yeah, I gotta get better at being more engaging with my community. I feel like I'm so bad about engaging with you guys outside of streams. I feel like I'm just really bad about that. All right, anywho. All right, and then we're gonna go Cape Cod, Phil, Anchor, then Peaceful State, Cape Cod. Gotta double check how we do Peaceful States here, because I feel like that one's a little bit funky here. All right, then we're gonna go Flag Turtle. Here comes the sun. Mild family friendly channel. Honestly, I've actually had to think to myself for a little bit about that. I do believe that I am to some extent semi family friendly, but also at the same time too, chat, I am I don't know. Like, I don't consider myself to be family friendly by any means. Like, I do swear occasionally. And Massachusetts flag. But yeah, I do swear on occasion, but I don't consider myself to be family friendly by any means, because like, I don't know. I definitely feel like my content has definitely been able to reach out farther along because I definitely swear a lot less. Because like I used to swear, not like a sailor per se, but it was definitely a lot harder for me to switch from dropping F-bombs and other things. I definitely keep it within context still, so. I might have an idea here. I'm gonna do this here. Let's see here. 1 second, chat. Let me do one quick little thing. IRL, be right back. BRB. The mute button. All right, guys, sorry about the wait there. Had to do a quick little personal thing there, but yeah, we're back in action though. Thank you guys all for the waiting there. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. I had to do a quick little thing for my mods just to kind of hopefully make that all functioning and working there. So we'll see what happens, and yeah. Okay, cool. Had to do a quick little personal IRL thing there. All right, and then this one's going to be what is Massachusetts? Let's see, and then Massachusetts, 2-letter code is MA. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just go over here to MA license plate, and then Peaceful State, Massachusetts. Ah, damn it. And this one is Sunset Skyline Boston. Sunset Skyline Boston. I feel like that's like, is that too specific? It might be. It might be, it might be. Also, candy cane. Give me my candy cane. I want my candy cane to be a little less funky. Okay, there we go. My candy cane's now attached to my arm. I was like trying to feel like how the hell is gonna like make that work, but yeah. Java or Bedrock? Nice. You guys playing some Minecraft together? Love it. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I had to do me a quick little type quick thing there. Alright, Sunset Skyline Boston, and then we're gonna go with the New Hampshire mountain flag. And then New Hampshire license plate. And then Peaceful State, New Hampshire. Yeah, because New Hampshire's a little bit too big of a name at the end of the day. All right, and then this one's the Rhode Island fill. I think, let's see. Rhode Island fill anchor. There we go. What is this? ARGLYE. Rhode Island fill, and then retro flag, and then we'll go US flag. Put that there. Okay, so we kind of gotten that to work out as we need. Rhode Island fill, booyah, and then whale, and then Rhode Island license plate, and then Rhode Island plate. Good. All right, and then Rhode Island fill, and then red and blue. That one's gonna kind of suck. We don't really have like a good name for that, do we? Yeah, that one's a little kafunky, not gonna lie. All right, then we've got Green Mountain Fill, Vermont. Green Mountain Fill, Vermont. And then Peaceful State, Vermont. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. That's me. All right, and then we're gonna do Vermont, Fill, Buffalo Plaid. Technically it is that. All right, so we got, for the most part, there. And then this one is Trippy Wave. Vermont Fill, Trippy Wave, and then Vermont Fill, Vibrant Plaid. And then we've got the Mountain Flag for Vermont. And I feel like this one's like a little bit on the funky side. But oh, wait. Well, they wanted alphabetical, but then it's like, do you want like alphabetical slash... Damn it. Like, I feel like, because he always wants things to be like the same location. Right? Right. Because... yeah, painted Vermont flag. Put that there. And then let's see here. Snowflake flag fill. And then Vermont license plate. VT license plate. Okay, so like for the most part, we've managed to get like the basis of this thing done. So have a good time, Arctor. Good to see you. Hope you have a good rest of your time and a good day. And of course, thanks for being here. Okay. Overall, not too bad. About an hour and a half in. Not overall terrible. What's up, Brandon? Good to see you. Welcome back in. Pleasure to see you here today. Welcome back. I'm back. Thinking about it at 9%. Well, you know, Silence. Get a charger. I don't know. Okay. I always get confused on this. Multiple icons available. Okay, if it's based on icons. then technically it's not that. Yeah, we don't need these. Be as is. Let's see. Lines are way different. What a sentence. Nico, if you read this, congrats, you made me gay. Well, you know, I'm lead in the charge, I guess, you know? Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. So that's good to go there. Yep. Have a good time, Silence. Be safe out there. Sleep well, and we'll catch you up on the next one. Catch you guys up on the next one. All right, flag, main flag. Oh, Lord. All right, so then main flag, lobster flag, main ME license plate, margarita, Ocean Critters got different versions. And then Martha's Vineyard. I always I don't know why I lose and I forget so many things on how these particular projects are. Also, why are you so weird looking? I think the magic reading worked. Imagine. Crazy, even. Crazy stuff. All right. And then... would it just be Flag Dog, technically? I haven't done a multi-regional design, so my brain is not computing on how I need to make that look. I think my Great Lakes menu might be the good. This might be my best reference point right here, actually. Oh, nice. Okay. Overall, not too bad, not too bad. Hold on, I wanna just... just a little dorky thing real fast here, because I can. Where is my... Where's my record button? I was wanting to record a separate thingy, but apparently... What? Where's my buttons? Did my buttons get oofed? Okay, there's that. There's those ones. Vertical. Okay. Ha. Cool. I don't know why that was like that. Let's go ahead and just nuke this. Nuke this. Bring this back over to here. There we go. Okay, now I have a full screen vertical. I was so annoyed. I'm like, where is my vertical screen? Okay, well now we've got that to actually be where I want it to go. So now... Crap, I had to move that around there. All right. Oh no, Candy Canon. Wow. Yes. By the power vested in me, I am Nico Silverado, now becoming Nico Santorado. Christmas extraordinaire. There we go. All right, cool. Nifty. Nifty, beautiful, wonderful, rar. Awesome. All right, wanted to make that myself there. Does it though? That sounds like a made-up word. There we go. Okay, I wanted to do a quick little thing there to have a bit of fun with it. So, all right, we're gonna do this real quick. Docs, vertical. Bring back my bigger vertical monitor, or my bigger vertical visualizer, because I kind of needed that better. I needed that more than anything else. Just a bigger vertical visualization. All right, cool. Neat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, not gonna lie, today we are a little bit on the lower energy, and also we don't have as much to do tonight. So I'm trying to think about like how I want to go about this day, because like I'm gonna be staring at this for a while, but I also have so many other things I need to do. But chat, we're gonna make today a little bit on the shorter side, but nevertheless, everybody, we will catch you guys all on the upcoming future streams. The goal here is to relax, to vibe, and just to enjoy ourselves at the end of the night. But guys, as always though, be happy, be healthy, be well. I know today was a bit on the shorter side, but you know, that's kind of how it goes. But tonight, chat, like I said, there will not be a night stream. I am going to do some side hustle stuff. But then chat, tomorrow, jam-packed day. Jam-packed day. We've got recordings, we've got Let's Play videos, we've got so many things to do tomorrow, and it's gonna be a very, very busy night. But a lot of content, a lot of videos, hell yeah. But as always, guys, be safe, and once again, adios, sayonara.